answer to why this tragedy occurred to the Vivas family. So I said to the reporter that this question has plagued Jewish leaders from the time of Moses. Moses was granted a vision before he passed of all that would transpire to the Jewish people. When he saw the story of Rabbi Akiva, how he was being tortured and killed by the Romans after he had taught a whole generation Torah, he asked God, how is it that you could do this to somebody that regenerated the study of Talmud? Yeah, this is Torah and this is its reward. And God told him something very simple. He said, be quiet, because we don't understand the ways of God. So I told the reporter, if anybody ever tells you that they have a hesber, that they have an answer to this question, I said, number one, I won't believe it. What I do believe is that God knows what he's doing. I'm reminded that there was in 2015 when the 3 teenagers were kidnapped and their bodies were found. One of the mothers, who became a very well-known speaker, Rachel Frankel, her son was Naphtali, I think he was 15 or 16. And she said that, you know, my prayers didn't work, but it doesn't mean that prayers don't work. They didn't work for me for this specific thing, but they may have worked for other things. And she said 2 interesting things that stuck with me. She said that, one, they had to make a decision, should they open their homes to people that wanted to just come visit, that wanted to, you know, share with them hope and a shoulder to lean on during those days of waiting to find out the fate of these teenagers. And they made the decision that they would open their home, because even though they wanted really to have private time, they figured it would be beneficial for the community. And the other thing is that she also said that she's reminded that when you're out there in the dark and you're a bit scared, all of a sudden there's a bolt of lightning, and it does 2 things. It either makes you more scared, or it provides that moment of illumination so that you can find your way in the path. And I think that in some way that's Eretz Yisrael. On the one hand, their tragedies open the doors for so many for opportunities. What she said was that the amount of achdut, if you remember though, that summer, the amount of unity that existed in Israel when those teenagers were abducted was unparalleled for years and years and years. So we don't know why tragedies happen. We don't know why the Vivas family, as many others, were just unfortunately suffered and are continuously suffering from that day of October 7th. But what we do know is that in our own lives, if we see a lightning bolt, if there's an opportunity for us to be different, for us to change, and for us to continue to believe that prayers do work, we just don't get everything that we want, and we continue to pray and continue to hope and continue to do what we're doing as we're doing now, to promote achdut, to promote unity, and to just be there for them. And I'm truly honored to be here on this mission. And I met like 2 or 3 of you already, and I really like you guys. I'm told the rest of you are very nice also.